Gemini, and welcome back to Pure Guidance. Let's go ahead and take a look at your forecast for the month of July 2021. Now, I've already meditated on your energy as well as pre-shuffled this deck right here, so let's see what kind of messages are here for you. I'd also like to quickly just go ahead and apologize. I'm so sorry I have not posted for so long. It feels like forever. It wasn't my intention, otherwise it would have been announced. So I do apologize for that, but I'm super excited to get this reading going. So Six of Cups as your very first card, Gemini. It indicates a whole lot of reflection, really taking in this water Cancer season, it feels like. I mean, we do have a water card right here. A little bit of back and forth, ebb and flow of energy. Perhaps someone from your past. Alright, so sorry about that. Let's go back to where we left off, which is a little bit of perhaps someone from your past making their way into your life. Reconciliation could also be a sign coming forward from the Six of Cups. So let's see where we're going to go with this. We have the next card up, Ace of Wands. Whatever this is going to be, if it's going to be an interaction, if someone's walking back into your life, Ace of Wands is indicating that there is some really good potential here in terms of where things are going to go. Might have been a difficult past to complement the okay, so the Nine of Swords is coming out to complement Ace of Wands, Hierophant. It might have been a difficult past, as I was saying. It might have been really just someone may have broken your trust, betrayed you, and it might be like, well, I don't want to reconcile. Like, I don't know if they deserve this, if they deserve a second chance. They may have lied about something. They may have held back the truth about something. But the Hierophant's here to say that everything can be healed. There's something bigger kind of at play here, and truth must be obtained in order to move forward. That is why there is such great potential in just having a conversation, just opening that door and seeing where that takes you. And at the end of the day, it looks like, yeah, you are able to kind of bury the past where it should be, in the past, and then focus on the future and what can now grow. It's important, talk it out. The Hierophant also represents the zodiac sign of Taurus. Taurus is, it rules the throat chakra. Throat chakra meaning the area which is about conversations, about speaking out, about speaking up for yourself. And the message that's really being emphasized right here is have that conversation so that you yourself can also, okay, not just them, but you yourself also can be at peace with the past. It's the best way to overcome the past and allow the future to now gain momentum. That is why there is so much potential in reconciling with this person, or it might be a group of people. It really does come across as a person. It might have some other strings attached to it, but that's how it's coming across. So reconciliation is on the horizon for you here, Libra. Wow, I don't know why I said Libra. Gemini. I also want to mention the Death card. It represents the zodiac sign of Scorpio. It doesn't feel like it's a Scorpio that you're dealing with. Some of you might be. But, yeah. Okay. Let's continue. We have the Emperor here with the Six of Wands. It's almost as if reconciling will kind of open up doors here for you. Kind of opportunities might show up and present themselves, and you yourself might feel triumph over a certain matter. Like before, you may have felt maybe even at fault, but that's not very much a Gemini thing. Geminis know, like, you know, Geminis know when, you know, it's if you're right, you're right. You know what I mean? Like, you know what you're dealing with, you know kind of what's going on. So it's interesting. It's interesting because I mean, just having this conversation somehow will do good for you, Gemini. So you might as well just have it and, yeah, reconcile with whatever's up ahead. It might eliminate some sort of stress that you may have been carrying, like a burden, so that you can then finally kind of move forward from here, you know. Maybe some of you are looking for a closure of some sort. If that's the case, then you're gonna get it. You're gonna get it. 8 of Swords. It's gonna open up past wounds, Gemini. And you're gonna have to just fight and overcome that. 9 of Swords is here. And that's your air energy kind of helping you out here. 9 of Swords, being very determined. Keep going, keep on taking the next step and the next step, and don't let any sort of obstacles get in your way. This is the time to do this. Why? Because there is great potential in having that conversation. Why? Because it will close the past door and open up new ones. So it's not necessarily reconciling, meaning letting that back into your life. It's more about, let's talk about what happened so that we can get over it, so that I can move on. You can move on. And, you know, it's about both parties, not just one. And then 3 of Pentacles, build from that, build. If it's a relationship you have to keep, you can build from wherever you're about to bring things to, right? Give it a softer conclusion, a clear conclusion. Softer because it's Cancer season, right? That's the whole water energy. But clear conclusion because, hey, you're a Gemini, you need that. You need some sort of clarity and you need to be heard. Things have to be said. We do have the Hierophant, so not just them, not just you, but also them. They need to be heard. They need to say what needs to be said, whether or not you think they deserve it. It will heal the situation and it will bring more fruitful energy overall. It'll closure, I mentioned, but also I feel like there's some sort of expansion happening right around here. So it can be good for you, Gemini. Let's take a look at the deck, and then after this we're going to take a look at a new deck I have, which is called Moonology. So let's see what's on the deck first. We have the 4 of Pentacles. Stability, financial stability, that's really good, important, right? It's important and it's here. But aside from that, it looks like you want a strong footing in terms of emotional stability, in terms of the area of romance, love, relationships in general. It may have been a little difficult because you weren't able to see the truth of the matter, 2 of Swords. And it might still be the case as you're reconciling with your past. 7 of Cups being coupled with 2 of Swords indicates that, you know, they might be saying sweet things if you're having a conversation. They might be saying really sweet things, but you don't trust it. Makes sense. There's some deep pain in your past. Makes sense given what they did, or how the situation worked itself out. Not necessarily because of what they did, but because of what ended up happening as a result. So this energy makes sense, but overall there is great stability anyways. We also have the Sun card, the Knight of Pentacles, and the King of Wands. And this is also indicating that you are protected overall. The universe is protecting you, guiding you, fighting for you. The knight in their shining armor kind of standing up for you. Some of you might have a King of Wands in your life because, you know, Emperor came up earlier, so that's your fire sign energy right there. Fire sign meaning Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. Those are all your fire signs. So if you have one in your life, they could very well be just defending you and helping you out. It can also be the energy we're going to be moving into. We're moving into Leo season. So the cards may, for some of you at least, indicate that there is a whole lot of guidance and protection and, you know, you're going to be fine. You're going to be fine, Gemini, especially in August. Things are going to be a lot more stable than they have been. This is a July reading, so overall, July, we talked about it, but going into August, it does look like there is some stability currently in your energy. Energy is ever changing, right? If I do this reading again in a couple weeks, it might be different for you, which is why it's always a good idea to get a personal reading to kind of supplement the general layout that we have here. Either you can get it right away, you can get it in a week to see how things have changed or shifted. but this is good. This is good. Your best is going to be out there in August, and people are going to see it. They're going to appreciate it. You will be very well appreciated, but you have to give a chance to this reconciliation that needs to occur. All right. Okay, let's go ahead. We are going to go into the new deck that I mentioned earlier. It's also a deck I will be using for anyone who wants to order like a full moon or a new moon tarot reading. So if that is you, then let me know. Hit me up on my website at iampureguidance.com. For now, let's go ahead and get this started. Just want to tune into your energy. So once again, for July, let's see what this deck holds in store for you. Okay. So we have here a couple cards, a few cards, okay. Your dreams need a practical plan, a full moon in Taurus, and Taurus did come out earlier, just note that. Your dreams need a practical plan. I also feel like this is kind of saying that you need some answers, you need that closure is a word that keeps coming up, so it's important because it gives everything else some substance. Makes it easier to move forward. That's your first. Second card we have here, take time to breathe out. Disseminating moon. Take time to breathe out. Literally exhale, Gemini. Whatever information you receive, just exhale it out because you may or may not like what will be said. Like I said, it's reconciliation. It doesn't always go the way you want it to go. You might not hear what you want to hear, but at the end of the day, it holds potential and it will be to your benefit to work things out. And then, okay, this is why Libra, that's why I said Libra, I don't know. A win-win outcome is forecasted. So, full moon in Libra. There is a full moon, like I said, 23rd. Of July. Pay attention to what happens during that time. Might be very important and useful for you. Yeah. Notice the shifting of the colors too. We're going from green to a blue to a purple. This represents Libra. Libra is the Justice card, right? And you're gonna win. Given wherever this conversation goes, you're gonna have it's a win-win situation, right? Talk things out, see where it goes, and then know that better things are at the end of this. You're gonna be building from it, and expect the best. All right, there we have it, Gemini. Thank you so much for tuning in. For those of you looking for a personal reading, once again, my website is iampureguidance.com. It is also in the description box below. All right, well, thank you so much and take care.